Hello again, everybody. It's Cassie back again with another mukbang. Today I decided to make a big plate of fettuccine Alfredo. I picked this fried chicken up from the store earlier because it looked really yummy and I was already hungry when I went shopping. So it's honey barbecue chicken. I put some onions and mushrooms in my Alfredo sauce. Made it with heavy cream and some garlic and a little bit of cheddar cheese and a little bit of Parmesan cheese. So I'm pretty excited to try it, dig in. Yeah. It's that Wednesday. I've been trying to do mukbangs every Wednesday and Friday while Scarlett is gone because then I don't get distracted by her. It's been a while since I had any Alfredo, honestly. I never make it for my family because nobody else really likes it. They're not really noodle people. I am a big noodle person. I'm getting so used to using chopsticks for noodles. It's getting weird with a fork. So good. Just so you guys can see how... Oh, almost lost a noodle. So, I've been going down this wormhole on the internet about glitches in the Matrix. You guys ever heard of that? It all started because my friend the other day asked me, oh my gosh, splash. He was like, have you ever experienced a glitch in the Matrix? And I was like, what do you mean, guy? And then he went on to tell a story about how he had gone out to order food somewhere, and he parked his car on one spot, and he like vividly remembered like looking in through the window of the place he had ordered food, like from his car, like looking in through this window. And then he said that he was waiting for the food to be ready, and him and his friend like took a walk like into the woods that were near it, and when they came back up, the car was not on this side of the parking lot, but it was on the other side of the parking lot. And they both like swore it was on the other side, and it was just like this unexplained thing. They were both like really confused and weirded out by it. And I was like, that seems pretty weird. I don't know if you're like trying to mess with me. I don't know if you're crazy, but I don't know. So it got me like, I ended up looking into it more today. And I went down this really long like wormhole down YouTube videos. And there's like actually a lot of stories of other people's experiences with weird things like that. They were really, I don't know, like, not like crying because I was scared or sad, but just like because it was so eerie. It was making my eyes water. It was weird. Well, there was this one story, and he was like, everyone in the stories, first of all, they all like need to point out, they're like, I am not someone who like does drugs. I was not high while I was experiencing this. Anyways, I just think that part's funny because it's like the first thing I'd think too, like, wow, how much did you have to drink or something? How many tabs did you take that night? There was this one story though, like a guy and his girlfriend were like playing a board game at their house, and it was like 11 p.m. they said, and then all of a sudden, like, they just like, they blinked and opened up, and like, okay, so they were playing a board game in their living room. The light was on. There was other lights in the house on. 11 p.m. playing this board game. And then they like remembered like just talking, and they blinked and opened their eyes, and they were both just sitting on the edge of their bed in the bedroom. All the lights were off. They were both naked, and they were both like trembling, but they didn't know what had happened or why they were sitting there naked. Neither of them remembered anything happening between there. And they said all the lights in the house were off. And they looked at the time, and it was, what time did they say? It was like 4 a.m. or something. So like 5 hours had passed. And neither of them knew how or why any of that happened. It's like, wow, that's creepy. Like, that's crazy. I wonder what it is. Like, does this stuff really happen? Have any of you experienced weird things like that? Like, I want it to happen to me, but like, I don't think I do. I don't know. Another story was about like this 13-year-old boy in Argentina, and he had like, they were at like a family party, and he had walked over with another relative to like go get something out of the house, and the relative was helping him open the door because it was like locked or something. So she turned away for like a few seconds, so when she turned back, the boy was gone. Yeah, Mom? Yep. Sorry. So anyways, this boy disappears, and then he calls from his cell phone. He calls one of his family members, and he's like, I'm on the other side of town, or he was actually at a bus stop that's right outside of the town that they were in. And the family's like, what? How did you get there? Like, what do you mean? You were just here a second ago. And he says that he claims that when she went to turn the lock in the door, he saw a bright light, lost consciousness, and when he woke up, he was standing at a bus stop on the other side of town. And it's really weird because there was like other people in the family that like they had like watched him just standing there, and then nobody can remember like seeing him walk away, or so really weird. I wish someone had the answers for them. They're all looking for the answers of why this happened, and no one can explain it. Oh, so saucy on the bottom. I'm like already getting full, like really full. I think there was another one that I thought was kind of cool. Oh, there was like this guy at an airport. Oh, I'm not gonna be able to tell this story as good. Oh yeah. Do you ever get like when you start eating and you start to feel full, your brain gets like slow, and you like can't think as fast? Or is it just me? I've had like 5 bites and I'm like, whoa, stop. Get in my mouth. I was also trying to like think about, or not think about, but I think what I'm going to look into next, going down this kind of same pathway with the, whatever you call it, these ideas, is, that like your soul will never actually let you die, kind of like it'll bounce from like the next reality of like if you had chosen differently and went that way instead of this way, like say you were gonna like turn on an intersection and get hit by a car, like as soon as that was gonna happen, your soul would like jump to a different dimension where that didn't happen. I've like thought that before, kind of, when I'm, but like, because I've been in like a few car accidents like a few years ago when I was being a little bit reckless with my life, and I look back now and I'm like, how are you still alive, Cassie? You know, it's like I could have died. I should have died. And I'm like, maybe I did die, but I just like jumped this different dimension. But that doesn't, then I was thinking that just now today, and I was like, that doesn't make sense, because if that was the case, then like, wouldn't it just made it so like I didn't crash my car at all? Oh my gosh, I'm so full. But he's so good. Does anybody else just like really prefer to drink water all the time? Or is that just me? Like, I think my preferred drink of choice is water. Like, I don't like soda. Ugh, I hate soda. Soda's gross. I don't like carbonated beverages at all. So like even carbonated water, that I don't like that. Ugh. I don't really like juice. It's too sweet. It makes my throat feel like it's like kind of like sticking together. I like milk, as you probably know, because my other videos are all drinking milk. So, but usually I always prefer water. Like out to eat, water. Anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna eat for now. Sorry for not having that much today. I was so full earlier. I think I like waited too long to eat. Okay, well, until Friday, folks. I'll see you then. Bye.